Sitting quietly on the side of the boat, a sense of peace gently washes over you. The fresh scent of the sea blends with the subtle aroma of palm leaves, while the morning light sparkles across the water's surface. Each small detail adds to the tranquility, the rhythmic sound of waves, wisps of clouds drifting overhead, and seabirds calling in the distance. Together, these elements create a gentle symphony of nature, inviting you to relax and become part of the serene landscape. The world feels calm and harmonious, as if time itself slows down in this peaceful moment. Ancient Malay sailors developed a unique method for navigating the open sea. They believed that the taste of the ocean air could help them estimate their distance from distant islands. According to their tradition, different winds carried distinct flavors, some salty, others slightly sweet. By carefully tasting the air, sailors tried to discern subtle changes, interpreting these as signs of nearby land. This practice combined keen observation with deep respect for the natural world. Modern experiments attempting to sense these flavors offer a glimpse into the resourcefulness and intuition of these early navigators. Historians have long debated the accuracy of the smelling the sea method used by sailors to predict weather or navigate. Some argue that this technique is rooted in practical experience developed through countless voyages and close observation of the ocean's subtle cues. Others suggest that it reflects a finely honed sensory skill, passed down and refined over generations of seafarers. While scientific evidence for the method's reliability remains limited, many accounts highlight how seasoned sailors could detect changes in wind, salt, and even the scent of distant land. This ongoing discussion illustrates the complex interplay between empirical knowledge and inherited tradition in maritime history. Navigators at sea rely on a sophisticated system that harmoniously blends multiple sensory cues. By reading the wind, observing the movement of waves, tracking the flight patterns of birds, and sensing the subtle fragrances carried by the ocean air, they create a dynamic map of their surroundings. This process requires a seamless coordination between sight, hearing, smell, and intuition. Unlike mechanical instruments such as compasses or GPS devices, this living map is constantly evolving, shaped by the environment itself. The integration of these elements forms a navigation method that is both complex and deeply attuned to nature, allowing for a richer and more responsive understanding of the sea. As the flock of seabirds glides gracefully toward the east, the old sailor offers a simple yet profound piece of advice: let the birds show you the way. This gentle wisdom invites us to observe nature closely and trust its guidance, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. Becoming a reader of birds is more than just following their flight. It's about embracing curiosity and learning to interpret the subtle signs around us. The story carries a light-hearted charm, reminding us not to take ourselves too seriously. There's a quiet humor in relying on birds for navigation, yet it's precisely this playful approach that makes the journey memorable. Through these moments, we discover that sometimes the best guidance comes from the most unexpected sources. Imagine journeys where the wind and waves shift without warning, challenging sailors to adapt quickly. In these unpredictable moments, mariners rely on the subtle flavors carried by the breeze to guide their way and avoid losing direction. The taste of the wind, sometimes salty, sometimes tinged with a hint of sweetness, becomes a practical tool for navigation. This unique method transforms the experience of sailing into something almost magical, blending reality with the wonder of a fairy tale. Sensing the changing flavors in the air, sailors connect deeply with the sea, reading its stories through every gust. As your hand grazes the cool surface of the water, a refreshing sensation spreads through your skin. The words of the young sailor echo in your mind, reminding you of the first winds of the season and their gentle guidance. At first, curiosity leads your thoughts, eager to discover what lies ahead. Gradually, this curiosity gives way to a sense of calm as you allow yourself to be carried by the breeze. The wind becomes a silent companion, steering you along your journey, and you find comfort in its subtle presence. This moment marks a shift from anticipation to relaxation, embracing the tranquility that comes with letting go. Observe how the sailors skillfully adjust the sails, making the most of every gust of wind and each rolling wave. Every movement on the boat unfolds like a slow, deliberate dance, reflecting a deep harmony between humans and nature. The coordination required is subtle yet precise, as each action contributes to the smooth journey across the water. This delicate balance highlights the sailors' experience and their intimate understanding of the sea's rhythms. Through these actions, the connection between people and the natural world becomes vividly apparent. There was once a group of sailors who found themselves lost at sea, all because they forgot to pay attention to the early seasonal winds. Their humorous misadventure became a favourite tale among seafarers, reminding everyone of the importance of simple observations. Despite their confusion, the sailors managed to find their way back, guided by laughter and camaraderie. Stories like these, shared on quiet nights aboard a gently rocking ship, bring a sense of peace and lightness to life at sea. Through such simple moments, the vast ocean feels less daunting, and a gentle tranquility settles over those who listen. As the journey comes to an end, valuable lessons in patience, observation, and tranquility emerge. The significance of small details becomes clear, each one contributing to the greater experience of crossing the sea. Immersed in the quiet surroundings, there is a profound sense of connection to both history and nature. This harmonious blend offers a deeper appreciation for the subtle moments often overlooked. The voyage reminds us that true understanding often lies in stillness and attentive observation.
Setting out on a journey across the sea brings a sense of anticipation and wonder. As the boat gradually moves away from the shore, the familiar sights and sounds of land fade into the distance. The gentle, rhythmic motion of the waves creates a soothing sensation, while the salty air fills the lungs with its distinctive freshness. Each breath carries the unmistakable scent of the ocean, evoking feelings of freedom and adventure. The vast expanse of water stretches endlessly, inviting curiosity about what lies beyond the horizon. This unique atmosphere marks the beginning of an unforgettable voyage, shaped by the harmony of nature and the open sea. Sailors have long relied on a unique blend of intuition and experience to navigate their vessels. Instead of depending on formulas or compasses, they skillfully coordinate the use of sails and oars. By observing the wind, waves, and subtle changes in the environment, they make quick decisions to adjust their course. The rhythm between the crew and the boat becomes second nature, allowing them to respond fluidly to shifting conditions. This approach highlights the deep connection between sailors and the sea, where knowledge is passed down through practice rather than written rules. Their expertise ensures the boat moves efficiently, even in unpredictable waters. Imagine the gentle sound of water lapping against the side of a boat, a subtle rhythm that has guided sailors for centuries. This unique ability to sense the current through sound is a skill passed down from one generation of seafarers to the next. Experienced sailors listen closely, interpreting the nuances in each splash and ripple to understand the river's flow. These auditory cues help them navigate safely, even in challenging conditions. Over time, these secrets have become part of a rich tradition, shared quietly among those who make their lives on the water. The knowledge is not written in books, but carried in stories and practiced hands, ensuring that each new sailor learns to trust their ears as much as their eyes. Historians have long debated the accuracy of traditional methods used to interpret ocean currents. These approaches often rely on subtle cues, such as the scent of the sea, the color of the water, and the temperature of the air. Some experts argue that these sensory signals, passed down through generations, provide valuable insights that modern instruments sometimes overlook. Others contend that such techniques are prone to human error and lack scientific rigor. The discussion highlights the complexity of understanding natural phenomena, where both intuition and technology play important roles. Ultimately, the debate underscores the enduring fascination with how people have read and navigated the ocean throughout history. Observe the sailors' technique as they tie ropes and adjust the sails. each movement deliberate and refined. The precision in their actions is matched only by the fluidity with which they navigate the rigging. Under the soft glow of the morning light, every gesture appears choreographed, reminiscent of a ballet performed on the open sea. The interplay of skill and grace transforms routine tasks into an elegant display. It is in these moments that the harmony between human and vessel becomes truly apparent. Seabirds have long served as natural indicators for sailors navigating vast oceans. Their presence and flight patterns often signal the proximity of land, offering valuable clues about how far the shore might be. Observing these birds not only aids in orientation, but also deepens the connection between humans and the natural world. Each journey at sea becomes a shared experience where the rhythms of wildlife and the instincts of sailors intertwine. This relationship highlights the enduring bond between people and nature, reminding us of our reliance on the environment for guidance and survival. Through the watchful eyes of seabirds, mariners find both direction and a sense of companionship on their voyages. Connecting with the palm leaf symbolizes an intimate relationship with nature, where every detail carries meaning. Recording natural signals, such as the direction of the wind or the shape of the waves, becomes essential for understanding the environment. On the vast sea, even the smallest signs can guide a sailor's decisions and ensure safety. These observations teach us to value subtle changes and respect the wisdom found in nature's patterns. By paying close attention to each detail, we learn to navigate not only the ocean, but also the challenges of life itself. Embarking on long journeys at sea means surrendering to the rhythm of the wind and the currents. Each day unfolds according to nature's schedule, not our own. The gentle sway of the waves and the ever-changing breeze shape every moment, reminding us of the ocean's power and unpredictability. In these conditions, every breath feels precious, carrying the scent of salt and freedom. The vastness of the water invites reflection and a deeper appreciation for the simple act of being present. Life aboard is measured not by clocks, but by the pulse of the sea itself. Touching the waves brings a unique sensation, a blend of coolness and movement that connects us directly to nature. The sea and the wind have been teachers for generations, offering lessons in patience, resilience, and adaptability. Over time, observing the rhythms of the ocean and the shifting patterns of the breeze can inspire reflection and personal growth. These elements remind us of the importance of flexibility and the value of learning from our surroundings. The experience encourages us to embrace change and to find wisdom in the natural world. In a tranquil moment on the water, the boat guide reflects on the subtle art of sensing the wind. He describes how every gentle breeze is carefully observed, allowing the crew to adjust their movements in perfect harmony. This attentiveness creates a peaceful atmosphere, where everyone on board feels connected and synchronized. The guide emphasizes that true mastery lies not only in skill, but in the ability to listen to nature and each other. As the boat glides smoothly, a sense of unity and calmness envelops everyone, making the journey as meaningful as the destination. As the journey comes to an end, a sense of relaxation settles in. The rhythm of the monsoon winds and the ocean emerges, blending together like a gentle soundtrack for the imagination. These natural melodies invite a deeper level of listening, encouraging reflection and tranquility. The experience reveals how the environment can inspire creativity and mindfulness. In this peaceful moment, the harmony between nature and thought becomes clear, leaving a lasting impression of calm and wonder.